Tale chapter 327. Now it's my responsibility. So the chapter begins with Lucy telling everybody that the gate has to be closed right away. So everybody's like confused as why Lucy wants to close the gate when they're trying to use it to use the Eclipse 2 cannon. Princess Hisui says that opening the gate was like the only way to stop the 10,000 dragons, and if they close the door, and they won't be able to have another chance to use the Eclipse cannon. That is one of the things I do not get. How the hell is one cannon that comes through a door is supposed to kill off 10,000 dragons? I thought they were going to be like missiles, or like they're all going to be like one group and it's just massive column of magic. How the hell does that work? I mean, is it going to be like I always thought that it was going to be like, you know, Ethereon, but in this case, it's 10,000 dragons, so I highly doubt it. Lucy and Princess Hisui, they're arguing over whether to close the gate or not. Now, all of a sudden, Lucy says that the door is connected to 400 years in the past. How the hell does she know that? Actually, that is answered later on in the chapter, which I will get to it. They hear some sort of earthquake, and even Fairy Tale have felt that it was coming from the castle, and everybody is looking up and looking incredibly shocked. Some of them, I assumed, are pissing their pants, and what they see is a dragon. I knew it! I freaking knew it! Dragons were gonna come out of that gate, and they're gonna invade the land. Then again, a lot of people know about it. But hey, it's good that for once one of my predictions came right. So yeah, we get to see one massive dragon. It looks, you know, it kind of looks like any other dragon, except his body looks like it's very rocky. Like it's some sort of mountain dragon or something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, everybody's surprised that a dragon has walked through the door. The dragon roars, knocking everybody back. That roar was freaking massive. Hell, it even like blew away one of the statues. And then the dragon slams down its palm and creates this massive fissure, which created this massive aftershock that spread it across the town and even spread it to where the Fairy Tale is right now. And that is not the only dragon. More keep coming through the gates. Yes, you get to see another rocky dragon, a fire dragon, literally on fire. No, seriously. And I think we get to see a water dragon. I think, yeah, it's a water dragon because it has like those webbed feet and webbed wings. So yeah. Lucy asks the princess how you close the door. So far, the only way to close the Eclipse gate is to use the pedestal. So Lucy heads towards the pedestal, all the while giving all the readers a panty shot and exposing her ass. Okay, whatever. But she was knocked back because we get to see another dragon coming out of the freaking gate. Oh my god, dragons. Yes. So yeah, these dragons, they came from 400 years ago and they're coming into the present. I wonder if Acnologia is going to show up. So Lucy is struggling to get to the lever and trying to pull the pedestal, but honestly, since the whole concept of the Eclipse Gate, you know, using a Celestial Spirit Mage, but then again, it turns out you need the Celestial Keys. So I thought she would have to use the keys to close it, but I guess you have to use the pedestal. And then again, does it have to be a Celestial Spirit Mage to close the gate? Or does it have to be somebody that has the keys? So yeah, Princess is crying and incredibly shocked, and she's like, oh my god, 10,000 dragons! We're all gonna die! So, Wendy asked Lucy, one of the things that has been going through my mind, like, when did she realize this, and how? It turns out it was one of her celestial keys, Crux, that was researching the Eclipse Gate, and when he was finished with his analysis, he somehow warned Lucy that the gate has to be closed. So Celestial Spirit Mages can communicate with their celestial spirits that are in the celestial world telepathically? Does that make sense? I guess that makes sense. You know, I'm gonna go with it since, you know, now we know why Lucy has to close the gate. We learned that the Eclipse Gate combines not only celestial magic, but also magic from Zeraph's book. Again, with Zeraph's book. Have we, you know, actually, have we seen that book before? I don't know, but, I mean, did they need Zeraph's book to close the gate too? Originally, the Eclipse Gate was used to control time, meaning you could actually put in the coordinates of where you want to go and use that gate to travel back in time, into the past or into the future. However, it's not possible right now because of the full moon. Yes, a full moon, the magic isn't working right. So because of a full moon, the Eclipse Gate is set on 400 years, most likely because of Future Rogue, and it cannot be changed, and the Eclipse Gate is running rampant because of a full moon? And because of the full moon, it's impossible to control the door, so Lucy's trying to do whatever it takes to close it. We're trying to stop the dragons that were coming back 400 years in the past, since that was the same, since in that era the dragons existed. Now, considering how many dragons are going to show up, I'm pretty sure not all these dragons are the ones that are wanting to kill, are the ones that want to kill the humans. There could be some dragons that came through the gate that might be ones that want to fight with the humans. Okay, is this turning into Transformers? Seriously, you'd have the Decepticon dragons wanting to kill the humans, and then you have the Autobot dragons wanting to protect the humans and fight alongside with them. We don't see any good dragons yet, so it's still early to tell at the moment. But the dragons are still coming through the gate. One of them is literally a rock dragon. So you got a fire dragon, a rock dragon, a mountain dragon, a dragon with a weird-ass beak, and possibly a lot more elemental dragons. Awesome! As I said before, the door was still slowly closing, but the door cannot completely close. So the dragons still keep coming, more one after the other, and the princess is like blaming herself because of her miscalculation, because of her errors. The world is doomed. So Lucy again gets knocked back from the pedestal, but is still struggling to get towards it. And honestly, I still think Lucy should wear pants, because most of the time whenever we see her on the ground tumbling, we always get to see her underwear. But hey, it's Lucy. She's the token fan service girl. So while all of that is going on, back with Natsu, Altair, and Melody, Natsu is still getting pulled into the shadows, but Natsu puts a hand on Altair and is actually getting out of the shadows. Because willpower. And the chapter ends with both Natsu and Lucy saying that they would protect the future. So that was Fairy Tail chapter 327. What did I think? This was a pretty good chapter. Granted, I did like the previous chapter better because we get to see Natsu getting his ass kicked by Future Rogue. But this chapter was actually good. Why? Because the dragons are finally here and shit is about to go down. Now the question is, who will be the first to die? Oh, and also, why is Future Rogue doing all this? Okay, granted, there is actually more than one question. I mean, the gate is not closing, so there's obviously more to it than just Lucy trying to pull the pedestal. Maybe she has to use her keys, or probably has more than one person has to close that gate. But if they do close the gate in the next chapter, I will call bullshit. I think we have plenty enough dragons that are showing up that might cause some serious damage. There's a thing that I don't understand. Future Rogue said that Lucy was the one that closed the gate, which apparently might be true. But then again, we don't know if he's telling the truth or not. He was sent into the past to prevent Lucy from closing the gate by killing her. However, future Lucy said that she didn't remember closing the gate. So maybe there is more than one timeline. But I don't know like how that works. I mean, is there like more than one Eclipse gate in each timeline? Now, if what Future Rogue says is true, is that Lucy is the one that closes the gates, we still have to figure out how. Hopefully she doesn't close it anytime soon. But, I mean, how is she going to close it if she can't even pull the pedestal? Will she have to go back in time and close it? And is there going to be a connection between this Eclipse Gate and the dragons coming back to Lucy's mother dying? Because she did die in the same year the dragons disappeared. And since the dragons are coming back, are we going to get to see Igneel, Grandine, and Metallicana? Then again, I mean, if you think about it, in a couple of chapters way earlier, Grandine said that she was looking forward to seeing Igneel at the feast. And since the Grand Magic Games was called the Dragon King Festival, where the dragons would come and try to kill the humans, then it's possible that we might eventually get to see those three. But then the question is, I still don't understand why Future Rogue is doing all this. Did he ally himself with the evil dragons, and he was used as one of their soldiers to get the dragons to come to Fiore? Is he doing all this just so he can become the new Dragon King? Or that he can turn into a dragon? Then again, we don't even know why he killed Sting, so that is still up for debate. And I swear to God, if they use like the power of friendship to troll the dragons, I don't know whether I should laugh or be really annoyed. But next week's chapter is called Zodiac. So I'm guessing all the 12 celestial spirits will show up, and who knows, they might give their power to Lucy to get the eclipse to close or something. I don't know. All I know is that the next chapter is going to be called Zodiac. So we'll just have to wait to see how things turn out. So that is Fairy Tail chapter 327. Pretty good. Shit's about to go down. Dragons finally showed up. Yes. I'm going to Spiral 27, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.